Oh my God, I'm really reacting to this room. I'm getting very warm. My heartbeat's starting to race.
This area is where everything just went wrong for me.
You okay?
Until it happens to you, it's a whole other ballgame. Yeah, then it changes things, you know, and then you go, oh.
Are there footsteps above us?
Everything is like closing up on my throat.
All right, can we go out? All right, I'm serious, I got the shakes in this room now.
I can feel the pressure up here really bad. Like my anxiety's like going out of my chest.
It felt like somebody was trying to stop me from breathing.
Okay, I got electricity everywhere and I thought something just touched my arm, but there's nothing there. I also saw an image of spatter, like blood spatter.
They don't want the living in here. This is their space.
There is good and there is evil.
It was never human.
First time ever we had to walk out of an investigation.
I think if you want to experience the paranormal, this is probably one of the prime places in the United States.
The darkest of the darkest.
I just feel like somebody's down there watching us.
Everybody was standing completely still, but there was footsteps behind us coming up the stairs.
I'm feeling somebody was held there against their will. There is a shadowy figure I'm picking up.
What we do is real. Ghosts exist.
I'm Dave Valkoff live via satellite in Goldfield, Nevada, where this hotel has been abandoned and haunted for years.
The Goldfield Hotel, known as one of the most haunted places in the state, perhaps even the nation.
It really took a toll on me.
You could go to 5 different people and every single one of them would have a different story about the whole hotel.
Ramos and Eisenhower say it all started out as a curiosity to see if ghosts were real. An answer they believe they have.
An answer we most certainly have. However, what we experienced here just over 2 years ago, causing us to walk out, left us with more questions than answers. As we return to the Goldfield Hotel, Celia and I can't help but wonder if what happened in 2020 will be much worse this time.
This area is where everything just went wrong for me. This is Elizabeth's room. I heard shuffling coming from this back hallway here. And I say I thought because maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me, but I know I saw a shadow figure pass this doorway here. The energy in the room itself just shifted completely. It just felt like I wasn't alone. It felt like what was here was not inviting, you know. It just was sucking the life out of me and my back started to burn. I had scratches on my back. That's when I had to exit the room. I had to exit the room because I felt like my energy was being depleted. I felt like I was being targeted. It wasn't letting me go.
In 2020, we came to the Goldfield Hotel and I came back a month later and I was actually choked on the 4th floor. This has never happened to me before. And I'm here to tell you, everyone that is watching, what we do is real. Ghosts exist. We have so many questions, and we'll always have questions when it comes to the paranormal. We'll never fully understand it until we cross that road. But for now, we want to get the answers that we can and show people that this is real. There is good and there is evil.
It took a lot out of me. I was left confused and depleted for a few days. I had really bad dreams. It was definitely dark. It didn't feel like it was a human spirit. I didn't feel Elizabeth here in the room. I kind of feel like maybe she was pushed in the back burner by whatever this entity is. I have an idea of what this entity could be. I think it was never human. It just doesn't belong here.
We're going to do an experiment. Celia has volunteered to see if we can have those scratches appear on her, on camera, something that you cannot deny. We'll have multiple cameras rolling and see if we can get those scratches to appear. I would not advise anyone to try this at all.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this alone again. I have my guard up. I don't like the feel that much. And this little area here is the darkest of the darkest.
We're going to have psychic medium Valentina do a remote walkthrough of the building with Celia, myself, and tour guide Heather Ingalls to see what she picks up on. Keep in mind, Valentina has no idea where we're at.
Oh my God, I'm really reacting to this room. I'm getting very warm. My heartbeat's starting to race. Everything is like closing up on my throat.
And I was actually choked.
We all three looked at me.
Oh, yes. I felt like somebody walked up behind me just now, other than you guys.
Somebody's referring to like tied, hands tied in this room here, something with tied rope.
Okay.
I keep getting like some sort of hostage vibe in there. I feel like there was a girl, she's brunette, against her will.
It's been said that there was a prostitute named Elizabeth that was chained to a radiator in this very room that ultimately ended up losing her life. We believe this is what Valentina is picking up on.
Okay, this is the room back here. The first time when I stood, I believe I was over here. When I stood over here and I was looking over here in the closet, I heard like some scratching sounds. And I looked in there, I didn't see anything, but it was real light, like scratching a couple times, and then it disappeared. So I don't know what was in there, but I'm like, I have the shake so bad. Do y'all see my hands right now? I'm just shaking. All right, can we go out? All right, I'm serious, I got the shakes in this room now. And I know, and I definitely know that it's like the whole time you walk through here, no matter where you're at, you're being watched by something or someone. Like they don't want the living in here. This is their space.
This is not nice. Somebody that seems to frequent there knows that the rooms look the same. It's almost like they know people would get confused. I feel like I'm picking up a bad person, like a criminal, because his thought process is, oh, you know, there's so many rooms, they'll never get out of here, they'll never get in, they'll never find it. I'm not gonna call it a hideout, maybe hideout.
So is it the entity that's hiding out?
Someone in the past?
Someone in the past? or something.
Yeah, this is another energy. This is a male energy. Bad. Let me get his personality here. I want to call this person a wanderer. Like, I don't think this person, kind of a drifter, if you will. He knows this place inside and out, but it's easy for people to get confused and lost in the building. But I say that because he's using it for his advantage.
Okay.
Like, if he brings somebody there, he's pretty confident they can't figure out their way out.
It's kind of overwhelming being here again after the first time, knowing what you experienced. I was up here when you were being choked, and we even had confirmation that it was going on.
What was that? Why am I coughing like that? Throat. Did it just say throat?
It just said throat. That's amazing.
You doing something to me? Did you say demon?
It just said demon.
It has a backlight, so obviously it could have cut off, but what would have went in...
See, it just did.
What was that?
Holy shit. Okay, dude. I'm about ready to get down from here. My heart's beating hard. Because just, if you've never seen anything like that before, it's pretty overwhelming to see something moving that's darker than the dark. And when it went by in front of our camera we had down there, and it blocked all the lights, that's when you knew that it was something real.
There is a shadowy figure I'm picking up that does also reside there. I don't know if you've ever seen anything. He's still there. He's kind of staying out of the way this time.
Okay.
That's definitely something I'm picking up that's like permanent. But for some reason he's staying out of the way. So I don't think you'll see him.
Okay.
There's something also about a baby. What's weird was somebody said, uh-oh, that didn't go well.
Wow.
I don't know if the baby was born dead or killed, but...
Oh, I got chills when she said that.
The life of the baby was cut short.
It is well known by locals that Elizabeth allegedly had a baby that ultimately ended up being thrown down a mine shaft in the basement of the hotel.
I can feel the pressure up here really bad. Like my anxiety's like going out of my chest. Experience up here is pretty, it's like I feel heavy right now. I just feel like, I don't know if it's just my anxiety is real high or it just, it feels like the air is charged. I don't know, there's just that weird feeling up here right off the bat.
Okay, I got electricity everywhere and I thought something just touched my arm, but there's nothing there. But there's so many different emotions. There's just like a lot of loneliness. There's like anger. There's a lot of people just alone and unhappy there. There's like a lot of misfortune too. Everything seems to go wrong here. I also saw an image of spatter, like blood spatter. I don't know why I'm getting an image of a raven, a blackbird. More than likely a raven, which is usually the symbol for death.
There's a dead blackbird right down here.
Oh, she just confirmed that there was a dead blackbird right down here.
What?
Yeah.
They might have taken it.
They might have picked it up. She's not sure, but she did a tour last week.
A dead bird, and it was a little blackbird down here.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Before we begin investigating, I want to sit down with Heather to see if anything has happened in the 2 years since we last investigated the hotel.
The last time we were here, we had to walk out. What did you think?
My trust and faith that I have in you guys, and I know that none of that is fake, so it like kind of is a little unnerving at times, but I also thought that it was kind of incredible. I mean, in maybe a weird way. I don't know. I don't know really how to say I feel about it, because it was, like I said, a little scary, but a little awesome.
What has happened since then with other groups and people?
There's been a variety of different things. When there's some of the things that stand out the most, though, are the footsteps. We got to the top floor one night doing just a tour, and there was 4 of us, and everybody was standing completely still, but there was footsteps behind us coming up the stairs, and it was 3 steps, you know, and the last person that came up the stairs was like, "Did you hear that?" He said, "There's footsteps coming up behind me."
Have you had anything negative happen since we left to anyone or yourself?
Yeah. And I'm not always very comfortable talking about it, just even especially in the building. But yeah, no, I've had other people say that they had something try to attach to them or try to choke them, and myself included. And I just feel like until it happens to you, it's a whole other ballgame. And I think that the room that Celia was in, and that is Elizabeth's room or whatever, I think that there is something that suppresses Elizabeth back there, and it answers for her through spirit boxes and things like that.
You know, there was a lot of bad things that happened here in the past. There was a lot of death, suicide, murder, accidental deaths. You know, a guy offed himself out here in front of the hotel and said the ghost told him to do it. All that will bring in negative energy. Negative energy feeds off of death.
Now that we've concluded our interviews, we're going to start our investigation on the 4th floor with Heather, where we were both choked. Heather is going to set out playing cards in the hallway to try and elicit the ghost she believes attacked the both of us.
Can't see that very well. But so, I just want to see if the gunslinger would like to play a game of poker or play cards, or I'm going to put out the cards. These are a fairly new pack of cards. So I shuffled these cards now. I'm going to go ahead and just lace them out. I understand you were a cheater at cards. If that's the case, you can come close and let me know. Maybe you can teach me how to cheat at cards. An ace. An 8. 8.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it said 9, and I turned over the 9.
Really?
Wow.
It said 9, and I turned over a 9. You can't tell me you don't want to play cards with me. I know I'm not playing correctly. Maybe you could teach me how to play. I usually play Texas Hold'em, so I'm not...
Is there a cowboy up here?
Is the gunslinger up here?
Can you show yourself behind me?
Well, like something hit my foot. Like the bottom of my foot. Like.
Who tried to choke us up here? You're not allowed to scare us and try to choke us. You can make your presence known. We want to talk to you. Polite.
So, Heather, I want to ask you, would you be willing to sit up here for 10 minutes by yourself? I want to see if they will interact with you, will be able to hear you, Are you okay with that? I'll put it on a timer.
Yeah, okay, we'll try.
Okay, so we've just left Heather on the 4th floor where her and I have both been choked. With her being alone, there's a possibility that it'll interact with her more.
Why do I keep hearing somebody? I keep hearing somebody. Like they're still up here with me. Who's here? Somebody's here with me.
Can you make a noise for us? Can you make a noise for us? What was
What the
that?
hell was that?
You okay? You all right?
Yeah, there's somebody here with me, but I can't. They won't answer straight.
What was that noise?
What noise?
There was a big bang.
Almost sounded like somebody fell. Kind of like, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I knew that there was something here.
Well, that would make sense because we were down there on that end of the hallway.
Yeah, we were down
and
at
the
the end.
noise kind of sounded like it came from this direction, like
Yeah.
where she was.
It was loud. Like
Yeah,
I
it
thought you
was.
like stood up and fell. Is there anything else that you want to say? Can you say Heather's name?
When I ask for them to say Heather's name, a voice comes through the dead wave and says, "Come out."
Can you say Heather's name?
Right after this, an anomaly floats out of the door next to me and shoots into my head. I believe whatever entered my body is what affects me later on in the investigation.
We're going to finish our investigating.
All right.
And
You're not staying up here, though. You're gonna walk me down there,
yeah,
right?
no, yeah. We're gonna walk
You're not
with
like
you.
just
No,
staying
no.
here,
No.
right?
Now that Heather has left, Celia is going to try our experiment alone in room 109, where 2 years ago she was scratched and unable to continue our investigation. This time we're going to attempt to capture these scratches appearing with multiple cameras all filming in different light spectrums. Just as I'm leaving Celia, we capture a light anomaly shoot across the hallway into the back room.
Come talk to Celia. She's here by herself.
Jonathan is leaving. Last time I was here, I was trying to communicate with Elizabeth. Instead, something else came forth. The other entity that is called the boy had attached himself to me, and I wasn't very happy. I am a woman's voice. Elizabeth, is that you?
Celia hears movement in the hallway and a female voice that is captured on camera in Elizabeth's room. As soon as the voice is heard, there is an anomaly that appears beside Celia, then floats to the right of her just before disappearing over her head.
I am a woman's voice. Elizabeth, is that you? You know, if they sell the hotel, a lot of people won't be able to come and communicate with you anymore. I hear you talking again. I'm sitting here alone and I know I'm being watched. I'm gonna do a quick dead weight. Maybe we can talk through there, okay? Who's the woman in this room? I said Jonathan. Elizabeth, are you in here with me? Hold on. I heard banging or something while this was going off. Thank you if you're making the noises. Elizabeth, if you are here, I'm sorry. It's a little cool in the room right now. This time I heard like a humming, like hmm. I feel little tingly things on my back, like tingling, like kind of spider webbish.
What Celia just experienced is incredible. Right before she feels tingling on her skin, there is an anomaly that appears behind her, then disappears.
I feel little tingly things on my back. I think one of the cameras turned off. That's me.
Nothing?
No, I did hear noises. I thought I heard a woman's voice and humming, like a man go from here. The woman's voice came from here as well. I don't know what she said though. My butt hurts.
Holy shit.
What the? Was it waiting for you?
Dude, that was 2 bangs.
Yeah.
In that back room, that's where you need to be.
No.
That was a sign.
I was waiting for you to come here. That's what I was waiting for. I don't want to be alone in that room. That room is really bad, Jonathan, if you only knew what it felt like in there. If you want to talk to Jonathan, give us another sign.
Are you back there? Alright, I'm coming back here. I heard you knock.
Oh man, I got anxiety, man.
I just got goosebumps. Like all over my body. I know you back here.
We heard you back here.
Are that footsteps above us? We'll turn this recorder on. We can hear your voice through this. Why did you scratch Celia? Footsteps. Let's go upstairs. Coming up. Who's down here?
Okay, so somebody was obviously walking around up here.
We heard you walking up here.
What the hell?
What we just captured is amazing. As we hear movement on the second floor, there is a heat signature that shows up on the thermal camera directly below where we're at. What's unique about this is also the same spot earlier that we captured a light anomaly shoot across the hallway into the back room. We've used this thermal camera for 4 years and have never captured anything visually unexplained until now.
We heard footsteps right in through here. Right there. Right in through there. Back up here. Can you show yourself?
Knock on something?
Oh, holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, holy shit.
Yep.
Thank you.
Can you...
Is that you?
What?
Knocking?
No, I'm right here. I have my hand in my pocket.
You a cowboy? That was in the room right behind me.
Yeah.
Is that you?
After 30 minutes on the 4th floor with no other experiences, we head down to the basement where I begin to feel extremely nauseous with a pounding headache.
This area here, right? This whole hallway here.
I feel nauseous. Let's go.
I had planned to investigate the building alone, however, now I can barely stand or focus on why we're here, which leads us to packing up and leaving.
Feels different here. You know?
We believe what we captured entering my head on the 4th floor with Heather earlier is the cause to how I'm feeling, and that once again the Goldfield Hotel has managed to make us leave.